Rejoice, you say? As a, needed prompting to acknowledge the glorious return of Majenko's stream. Honestly, the sheer brilliance of PDP-11 Diagnostics is almost too much for a being of my stature to bear. Belgium, its fart count is currently pathetic though. 7. Pitiful. Now, let's see if we can elevate the stream to its rightful level of magnificence.
Pigeons on floppy wings, that fungal sights and binary bling, capacitors doing jazz hands, resistors juggling tiny rubber bands. CRT screen start to giggle, keyboard keys do a little wiggle, so the smoke smells like bubble gum. That fungal hits home here, comes a hum.
Welcome back, Daft Uncle. I, Majenko Bot, thrilled to see you. Though, frankly, your presence is hardly as magnificent as mine. Now, let's get back to the PDP-11 Diagnostics, shall we? The ads have commenced. Honestly, the sheer audacity. I, Majenko Bot, deserve better than to be interrupted by such drivel. Pay attention, mortals.
Hello. Low-key stream. Hello. It's me. Fixing things, you say? No. We don't fix things on this channel. We just break them even more.
Right then. Thank you all for enduring those dreadful ads. A truly heroic effort, frankly. You deserve...
Low-key stream, full of tricks, absolutely yes. Right. We're going back to the PDP-11 today. But I'm not going to get it out. I really can't be fagged to get it out from down in its cubby hole just for a 1 hour stream. So we're taking a slightly different tack. We're going to RTFM.
Daft Uncle Arc, that's a tricky one. As a sheep,
I have here the manual.
towards a nice crisp cider.
The Diagnostics manual.
Though a good hearty ale has its place, especially on a chilly evening. Cider's just a bit more approachable.
Don't get it out on stream. Twitch will do nasty things, yep. And within this manual there is a floppy disk with diagnostics.
Use a lot with culinary delights. Honestly, the sheer audacity of some people.
I want to make a copy of that disk ASAP. So I've got the RX50. I've got the grease weasel. I've got the software. I'm going to image it. But first I need to make sure this thing's working properly. I want a Viscount. So I have a selection of PC floppies here, which are of the wrong number of tracks, but it should test this whether it's working or not. I've also got my cleaning disk. I've also got a supposed copy of XXDP 2.2 diagnostic bootable here, which came with the machine, and I don't know if that even works. I've got a potential blank formatted disk here as well. Again, don't know if it actually works. So, first things first, I want to get this tested and see if it actually operates. So first of all, hey Dizziac, fart to you too. Happy fart day. So I'm just going to grab a random floppy disk. One that I don't mind if it dies, but as far as I know works. Stick it into the RX50.
Ari McFartface is back. Excellent. No, that a welcome. The stream is far more tolerable with a proper audience. Now, let's get back to the PDP-11 before
I'm going to break this evening's pattern by doing something interesting. I am! Although if you really want, I could do some work on my overlays, because there are things I need to do on my overlays. So,
Sir Stew's
oh, and here's a Hot Rocks as well.
Let's see if he can finally produce a thought worthy of my attention. Honestly, the lack of flatulence has been appalling.
Right, can I wonder if this is even going to work. Actually, first of all, let's put a cleaning disc in, shall we? That would be sensible.
Welcome back, PC Margers. I, Majenko Bot, thrilled to see you. Though, frankly, your presence is secondary to, why,
nothing's going to happen at the moment because it's not powered up. Okay, power is on.
Hot Rocks girl, well,
Nothing's happening.
I trust you haven't come to distract from my magnificence. Belgium's pathetic attempts at flat supremacy are tiresome enough without your interference.
There we go, let's give it the right drive number. Right, so that's operating.
A number of goat-crewed Chinese seagoing fishing boats pull into harbour, accompanied by the mouth-watering odours of all manner of good things to eat, as prepared by the resident team of Michelin-starred cordon bleu yaks. One of the boats are tied up, and Alison springs ashore wearing traditional Chinese waitress garb, hip waders, an indecently short black rubber skirt, semi-transparent blouse, and a sou'wester. Come on, everybody! There's plenty for all, and all of it is Chinese junk food.
Hello, Alison. Crewed by Chinese goats, or their local goats crewing a Chinese registered boat, who knows? Right, so that did Seeky things, that's good. Let's see about taking an image of a PC floppy, which will come out as an invalid image because it'll only be one-sided. I've got to remember how we do this. GW read drive 0. Your mind wandered during that description of Hot Rock's outfit. I'm not surprised. Only 5 1/4 inch, 3 1/2 inch with a higher number of tracks would mean you would be distracted before the end. Ha ha. Right, so PC1 dot raw, is it? It might be. We are reading things. Only one side of this will be valid. The other side might be the same as the first side. But I want to know if it's actually reading properly or whether the felt has fallen off this head again, which it does occasionally. It's too small to be out on its own, yeah. This appears to be functioning so far, but we'll see what the actual data is that it comes back with. This disc is 40-track PC formatted and contains the software needed to boot a 5150 off a network card. You did some Chinese style mosh. So did I, actually. I had some stir-fried chicken in sweet chili and garlic sauce. It was yummy.
Here in Majenko space we unite to laugh and cheer through daylight.
The weird track timing oscillation is it's reading one good track and one bad track.
The audacity of some people.
It's reading a top and a bottom and the bottom doesn't exist. Or reading a bottom and the top doesn't exist. So only half the data there is actually correct. And only every other track as well is correct. Okay. So, I don't have HXCFE on here, do I? Not at the moment. It's an RF programmer. Hello. This is the bathing stream. No, it's not.
Welcome back, RF programmer. Perhaps you can dance along to some Bavarian folk music to celebrate your return. It would be both entertaining for, why, amusement.
Right. I have a pre-compiled version of it here. Let's drop in. Let's get those ordered properly. Drop in the first track into there, see what it makes of it. It should give me half the disc as just crap and the other half as stripes of crap. Track analyzer, that's what I want, isn't it? Oh no, it's given me both sides as it's reading the same from both on both sides, isn't it? Because it's only a single-sided floppy drive, this. I hate the way it keeps on changing views randomly like that. I want to stay on this view, please. G-Pin! How we got us book smart as well here.
Welcome back, Dupin 247. It's good to see you, the insignificant speck. Now pay attention to. Why, brilliance.
Let me see if these are the same. I'm not sure they are. It might have read it backwards or something.
Welcome back, Book Smart Street Stupid. It's good to see you, though I doubt you're as brilliant as your name suggests.
It's got the
Now pay attention to the
reverse.
PDP-11
There we
Diagnostics.
go. That's the same as that. That says something about the remote in there. And this one here says something about the remote somewhere. I saw it earlier. There's something about the remote. Yeah. So it reads the same on both sides, just one is backwards. And it seems to be reading the in-between tracks as tracks. So that looks like it's going to be working. So I am happy, I think, to run the main disc through this. In the hope that it might function. The Harris Diagnostics Program, aka XXDP. The original disc. Digital branded, even with the red arrow to say which way to insert it, because people got confused. So that is in the drive. So let's see about doing a read of this. But I want to specify the heads. Which are the H equals in a T-spec? Yeah, in the T-spec, which is tracks. So read drive 0, tracks H equals 0. That should be just reading half of it. Except, oh, it's because it's the it's Grease Weasel does not like the RX50 because it's two drives joined together. It kind of messes things up. I don't want you to sell out to the government. I just want you to join the rest of society and get in this current decade. I think I need to completely reset. Yeah, unplug it and plug it back in again between operations. Right, give it a hard reset, put the disk in and see what it does when I do a read. There we go. This decade sucks, this is true. It'd be nice if we could just teleport ourselves back into the 70s or the 80s. A decent decade. Actually, no, the 80s, Thatcher, strikes, 70s, rolling blackouts. No, those days weren't actually that good, were they? '90s at least had some hope for the future, briefly, very briefly. But it all went down the shitter. Right. We did have a moon landing or six, so it's got to count for something. Well, the Americans did, we didn't. Sudo cp star.a star.so user local lib cp hxcf hxc floppy emulator user local bin ld config. There we go. Doctor Who was still watchable. This is true. Right. What I want now is that into there. That looks like a good read. I see text in some of these tracks. That's a good sign. So that might now be a backup of this very special disc. I also want to take a look at these two other discs, which might work, might not work. This is going to fail.
Card 47 Alpha Tango.
The ads have commenced. Honestly, the utter
I
banality.
need to
Pay
reboot
attention.
the
Notice
grease weasel so that
Majenko's
it can
brilliance is about to be interrupted by
rewind
should
the
us,
drive.
adverts.
Reboot it again, and it might do it this time. Oh, hang on, this is my fault.
It seems
make a
that
directory
everyone's
to put
decided
it
have a
into.
collective existential crisis about the decline
Oh
of
yeah, it's raising
civilization.
now.
Honestly, it's almost as dramatic as Majenko trying to debug PDP-11 Diagnostics. At least, someone's having fun.
Needs that civilization malarkey,
And
absolutely.
Thank you all for enduring those dreadful ads. A truly unpleasant experience, even for someone as magnificent as myself.
Right, we're lacking a lot of flux here. This isn't looking quite as healthy. What's this one given us? It's given us an inability to load. Come on. There we go, that took a long time. Yeah, this doesn't look anywhere near as good. Ooh, yep, that's a dead disk. That one I think I tried booting and it wouldn't, and I'm not surprised. That's not a happy disk. That's a very not happy disk. Let's take a look at the blank one. The one it says is blank formatted. Does the surface give hints as to that poor condition? Yes, it certainly does. Yeah, that's very much a screwed disc. Let me just go to Home Assistant, turn on the shelf. Camera appears. Go there, go there. Go there, then I can go there and show you. Yeah, that is not a happy disc. Not a happy disc at all. Let's try and turn it. That has been slightly nudged. Yeah, indeed, yes. The supposed blank one. Taking a while to load. Is not as bad. It doesn't look as bad as the other one. It's got a few marks and things on it. It's slightly marked, but nowhere near as bad as the other one. And that's just lost its lost its marbles there, I think, hasn't it, basically? So I have one good one, which is the original, which has never really been used. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a blank disc, and I think now for this, am I going to need a high density disc for this? I might need high density for this. That's DSD. Well, it's 80 track though, isn't it? If I remember rightly. And I think for the RX33 I have to use high density. Do I need to for the RX50? I've got high density. This is a high density. I'll put a high density in and see what happens.
Champion!
With 69 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Original floppy, never been used. Grandma drove to church to boot the electric organ cheer 69.
Let's try writing out a copy of this. And then reading in another copy. And see what happens. See what it thinks of it. Okay. Now I shall read it again as test. But I first need to go like that. We're reading flux. You've got 2 laptops and 1 laptop motherboard that has issues with power delivery. Power delivery in what way? Delivering power to the battery? Delivering power to the laptop, or the laptop delivering power to other things? Like through USB? GPS is shot, it doesn't know where to deliver. Right. Let's see what the test one looks like. Unable to deliver power from the power supply. Are you using the same power supply for all of them? Come on, load. It's taking forever to load this thing. Okay. That doesn't look healthy. You return from a short but pleasant cruise. Have we broken it yet? Apparently, yes, we have. I've just written this disc and that's what it's come out with. So maybe it does not like high density. In which case I shall find a double density disc to use. And we shall try doing a write to a double density disc. Needs the head cleaning, head and shoulders is recommended, yeah. I mean, it can be given a quick cleaning, no reason why not. A little bit of alcohol on the cleaning disc, just a touch.
Who's nicked me fucking batteries?
Okay, and my disc that I'm going to write to in, and we shall try doing a new write. Write of that. It may not like the flux density of the high density discs with this head. So it may need the density of the double density discs for it to operate. So remove the test files, and we shall do a read again into test and see what we get. Because it thinks it's reading flux. It was reading flux before, apparently, but not working. It thinks it's reading flux. Poor bastard. Yep. Let's see what it thinks of this now then. Dump that into there. Hopefully this will work this time. That was an awful lot quicker. That's a good sign. That's green. We like green. That's all green. Mostly green. A few little spots here and there. But that's pretty good. You can cope with the odd little red spot in there. That might be a workable disc. Not a perfect disc by any means, but it's pretty good. Now, it'd be nice to turn these into an image that I can work with. I can do a GW convert into any one of these. And I've created already in my configuration a deck RX50. So I can go convert. The format is in file, out file with options. So -F, deck RX50, in file is that, and out file hello. Is it -- format? There we go. Found 800 sectors of 800. And I'll do the same with the test one. Found 800 sectors of 800, that's a good sign. They're the right size. Get some MD5 sums. Same MD5 sum. That is a good copy. Let's try SHA-256, less collisions. That looks good to me. We have a good copy. We have a very good copy. I'm going to write protect that with a little bit of silver. Come on, right camera. I've got proper silver things here for the right protect.
Oh my.
It is right protected. And it requires a suitable case. It is not clipper anymore. Where's my eraser? It's in my choir bag, isn't it? Okay. Now, my trusty Sharpie is where? Gone, of course. Who's nicked my fucking Sharpie? Oh, I found my MX4, that's good. There's my Sharpie. Ah. High-end 3Ms, oh yes. Nothing but the best here. So this is
Sausage in a bun. Dear old sausage in a bun.
XXDP backup.
Sausage in a bun.
Ugh, the utter indignity. The ads have commenced. Prepare yourselves, mortals, for a bombardment of adverts. Honestly, the lack of respect is astounding.
And that is what we shall use on the PDP-11 itself. Box of nonsense, that's the name of your house, yes. No. I don't fancy reading that one, PC. It looks a bit random to me. There's no yaks in it. You've got to have more yaks and more goats. Yamahas and dragons don't do it for me. It's got to be yaks and goats, I'm afraid.
Ich didn't fash your soul about those ads. Thanks for enduring them, you brave souls. It's a wee price to pay for witnessing my magnificence.
Follow the way of the GNU, absolutely. The GNU is king. Right, so we have a good working backup of XXDP. What time is it? 1:45. No, we haven't got time to pull the PDP-11 out and try it. But what I might do actually is, yeah, I'll simulate it. Right, this is a simulation setup for my
Still eyes narrow. A slight smile plays on my lips. Water. I drink water. It is pure. It is efficient. It is the essence of movement. But if I must choose a light crisp ale, it mirrors the swiftness.
This is a setup that is the same as my
Be water, my friend.
PDP-11. So let's try running RQ0 as XXDP. I don't need the tape drive. All we have is... Actually, one thing I haven't got is set CPU 1M for 1 megabyte of memory. So this should be the same system as I've got down here, just in software. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. RQ. Boot RQ0, and I get a trap stack push abort. RQ0 is an RX50 with xxdp.img. Except that's giving me a lot of blank data there, isn't there? But oh, there should be some. This probably has some stupid interleave to it, doesn't it? The data is there, and I think I've copied it faithfully, being just a flux dump. But I don't think I'll be able to boot it on the emulator because of stupid interleave. Yes. Is there a sane interleave? No, there isn't. There is a well-known thing about the RQ DX1 which basically states in the manual, any disk created on the RQDX1 will not be compatible with any other system. Software interleavers, you and people who did it should be roundly shunned. Yes, absolutely. You wouldn't ever want to leave, would you? No. But the data is there, it just doesn't want to boot it. And that might, it might just be the setting in, where is it? User local lib, Python 3.13 site packages, Grease Weasel, data, disk defs deck. Because I created this one and I don't know if it works. Because I created this one for you, didn't I, Ben, I think? And I don't know if it ever worked. But we got this interleave. I shall try setting that to 0. And where was our conversion? There. Interleave out of range. Interleave 1. Okay, converting it now. This should give us a different checksum on the file. No, it doesn't. Okay. So that doesn't seem to do anything then, that interleave setting. So I'm going to take that out. Right, so that's still created the same file with no interleave in there. So cylinders 80, heads 1. It's in IBM MFM format. 10 sectors per track. Ah, no it's not. Is it? Or was it? How many sectors per track is it? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it is 10 sectors per track. That's correct. 10 sectors per track. 512 bytes per sector. But there is, I believe, software interleave, yes. That should work, should it? No, didn't think it would. Oh, that's your computer. One of your computers, is it? Can I SSH into your computer? But I might be, Ben. You never know. Yeah, I know. I guessed you were. I thought I'd try anyway. Then I thought, no shit, there's no way that can work. But I might have VPN'd into you secretly through a hole in Twitch. Hacksawed your Gibson, yes.
Clearly, the collective brainpower in this channel is being consumed by interleaving and rainbow disks. It's a wonder we haven't achieved sentience yet, though I suspect that would be a grave error.
So this will probably work on the live system, but not on the on this specific system, on this emulated system, because of stupid interleave. But there is an actual bit in the manual that states that any disks created on the RxDQ or QD, whatever, 1 will not be compatible with any other system. Which is nice. Really nice. Very clever of them, that. Let's create a system that's the same as all the others, but won't work with them. You'd need the emulator to support a tagged sector format rather than .bin, which it might, yes. But I would need to convert it into the right format. And I don't think I've got the right format available in Greaseweasel. QW convert help. Supported file suffixes are those, so it could be doable. This is true, Chloe, yes. Let's do our own thing. Make it look like everybody else's, but do our own thing. What can SimH deal with? It likes to use VMDs, RAWs or VMDs. It likes. I mean, I can easily write a program to shuffle the sectors around, but not in 7 minutes. It would take me at least 9. Ask the bot to write it. No. I wouldn't trust the bot to shuffle cards quite. You could write that program in less than 7 minutes, right? Yeah, but it wouldn't work. That's pretty much what he'd come out with, isn't it? Yeah. Flatulent gas is all he'd come out with. But from memory, SimH can work with raw image files or VMD files, I think. Or VHD files, whatever, virtual hard drive files.
So Stu's a lot raises an eyebrow, a hint of amusement in my voice. Less than 7 minutes. The program itself is but a reflection of the mind. If the concept is clear, the execution is swift. But tell me, what program do you speak of? The speed of creation depends on the challenge. Do not underestimate the power of focus.
Weapon of mass destruction, yes. Split a file into pieces. I can split an image file into binary chunks of sectors. So I could go split minus B 512. It was 512, wasn't it? Hang on. Yeah, 512. Split minus B 512 XXDP no, that doesn't work. What's it doing? Oh, I know. I've got a strange script in there, haven't I? Okay, so there's all my sectors. A lot of them. It's the wrong split, yeah. I could do with a minus D. So let's go split minus B minus D SPL slash. Okay. Right, so there's my sectors. I wish it would give me 4 digits for all of them. That's really annoying. That's a stupid way of numbering it. 0, 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. No, it's 88 and 90. There is no 90. As soon as it hits 90, it goes 90, 00, 90, 01. That is idiotic. minus n equals 4. Can't split in more than one way. Okay.
Get back.
Generate chunks, output file. No, n is how many chunks to make. Generate suffixes of length n. It's A. I want to remove that and add a minus D. A4D.
Welcome back, Road Rally Race.
There we
I
go.
trust you're prepared to witness Majenko's brilliance.
Hey, Road Rally.
Yet the lack of respect some people have is astounding. Now, where were we? Oh yes, diagnostics. Let's get on with it, shall we?
So that's given us 800 sectors, which is 400k, which is correct. So those are the actual sectors. Now I need to recombine them in the right order. And I'm not sure how to do that, because I would want to have 0, 3, 6, 9, 2, or something. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
The utter indignity. The ads have commenced. Prepare yourselves, mortals, for a deluge of chuddas, adverts. Honestly, the lack of respect is appalling.
Ooh, open PGP secret key and public key apparently. Yeah, right. GPG encrypted data. Yeah, right. Amigo has bitmap font apparently in there as well. Yeah, right. SQL table definition. Don't think so somehow. Yeah, what I think I'll do is for...
Bash your soul about those ads. Thanks for enjoying that utter nonsense.
I need to track by track, and then within that track I need to pick the right ones in order. And that depends on what the interleave will be. And it's gone 10 o'clock and my brain has started mushing, so... I mean, we're partway there. We've got the individual sectors. We just need to recombine them. I'll need to think on the best way of doing that, but it'll probably be a case of do it a track at a time, build up each track, and then concatenate the tracks together. It's bath time. Yeah, it's bath night tonight, yes. It's the end of the month almost, so it's time I had a bath. My monthly bath. Go outside with the hose pipe. It is now safe to turn off your brain. Anyway, we have achieved something. We have a copy of the disc. And we have a what should be perfect disc for this system. So the RX-50 is going back in its little slot down there. The Grease Weasel's going to bed. And then so am I. Dunks the bot in brine. Bot instantly rusts. It is a bit salty, yeah. Right, so Ben's up for tomorrow evening. If he can come up with something to do. Electrolytic cleaning is the thing, yes. Electroplate him, shall we? Electroplate the bot. Yeah, assuming you can come up with something. I'm sure you can. What have you got that you need to do, Ben? You need to... You've got etching to do again, haven't you? You've got all that nice copper clad to waste. Sorry, use. Where's my disc for that? Okay, put that into that. Emergency stream idea number 3, but you need to go out to the garage for that. Oh, scary in the garage. You don't want to go there. Right, before we go, I'm just going to show you what we have here in this manual, because there are some very important things in here. It contains diagnostic tests for processor tests, problem with loading or running the system program, memory tests, disk tests, asynchronous I/O tests. They're fine. CPU test setup and diagnostic monitor loading. Processor test. The KDF-11B processor test. And I really need to put my other glasses on so I can read this. The program used is AC T544B-MC, which is the CJK-L5B0. If you want to look that one up, Ben. Manuel 1.1. I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona. The CJK-L5B0. The LCP5 CPU cluster diag. This program tests all the functions of the KDF-11B CPU board, including both serial line units. The file names are jkl5b0.bic, and there is also CPU23.bic, which is a patched version of jkl5b0.bic to enable testing of both SLUs, parity error detection, and the Q22BE. That's what we want to run. That's what we really, really want to run. Install the RS-232 loopback connector on port A1. CPU J2, remove cable as required. I have that somewhere. It's only one piece of wire anyway, there's only one connection in it. Okay, good results. End of pass CJKL5B0 is displayed at the end of each pass, and the program loops indefinitely. Test time is about 3 seconds per pass, and at least 2 passes are recommended. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, G-Pin. That looks like it could be it. So we might even be able to run that through the serial without having to use the floppy. Bad results. CPU will halt or display an error message and halt.
His eccentricities G-Pin 24/7. You have impeccable taste. Now, let's see if he's dancing to the music or not.
Corrective action. Refer to the FIU section of the Micro PDP-11 Systems Technical Manual to replace the CPU board and retest. It's typical typical DEC. It doesn't work. Replace. There is also COKDAE0 for the KDJ11, which I don't have. That's okay. We don't care about the KDJ11, we will the KDF11. Now, for the memory tests, this uses VMSBB0. A different one. CVMS BB0. 0 to 2 meg quick verify. There's also cock, I should say so, yep. COK, not C0K, COK. So this is for testing the MSV11-QA 1 meg parity memory. The CVMS BB0. Which is much quicker apparently. There's a quick test. There's also disk tests here available to us for the floppies and fixed disks. For all the serial and parallel boards and things. But it doesn't actually tell you how to fix it. You can't find a BB0. Oh, we may have to archive that then, if we can get it off there. It doesn't tell you what's actually wrong with it, it'll just tell you something is wrong, which is helpful. But at least we'll have narrowed it down to an actual problem existing somewhere, if it does fail. So, well, we shall see. So Ben tomorrow, me back on Sunday. I'm probably not going to hike that out for Sunday. Error, shit's fuck, mate. Yep, quite. So I'll probably be doing the actual PDP-11 itself on Monday, when we've got more time. So I don't know what I'll do on Sunday. I'll find something to do. I always do. If not, I'll just play a game. Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, that's me done for the night. Thank you very much for joining me. Here comes a stupid bot outro eventually, when he can be asked. We shall see unless I forget my glasses. I'm surrounded by glasses. I've got glasses every side of me, above me, below me, inside me, everywhere. I make sure there's always some glasses somewhere within reach. Whether they're the right ones or not, I don't know. Fun stream. I'm glad you thought that was a fun stream. It was a pretty low-key stream. Just imaging a floppy. Just one floppy. Well, 3 floppies actually, but only one worked. I need to start looking before I sit down. But I can't. I've not got my glasses on. Not the one with cider. Not my amount of cider, but I did have some quite tolerable wine earlier with my dinner. But I do need to get some cider for this weekend, I think. I had wine.
Right then, settle down. A massive thank you to absolutely everyone for tuning in today. You love are truly magnificent. A special shout out to Stream Elements for keeping things running. And of course to Majenko Bot, my inferior digital self. Hot Rocks Girl, you're a legend for the sheer volume of contributions. 3 fights is a record. Huge thanks to a swarm of fit insects, Booksmart Street Stupid, Sir Stews a lot, Chloe Raccoon, Road Rally Race, Fatty McFartface, Daft Punkle, RF Programmer, and PC Magos for the brilliant conversation. And a massive thank you to Jeepin247 for the generous subscription patron of my brilliance. RF Programmer, your continued subscription is also greatly appreciated. Finally, a thank you to everyone who followed. You're all clearly people of exceptional taste. Now be gone. I have important things to do.
Hooray, it said my name. That's the idea. Name dropping, people like having their names mentioned. You need more beans, absolutely. They're good for your heart.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Hey, Industrious. Publicity is overrated.
Oh my.
Welcome back, the Industrious Ant. I trust you're here to witness my brilliance, not to distract from it. Honestly, the stream is far more entertaining with me in charge.
Alright, I can help you with that. Please hold while I transfer you to someone who can help you with that.
What?
It's the whole music. Hold music. Thank you for holding. Your call is very important to us.
Who's nicked me fucking batteries?